Now, a weather update from meteorologist Tim Jones and Nebraska Weather TV.
Hello again, everybody. I'm meteorologist Tim Jones. Today is Wednesday. Here's a look at your forecast as we go through the next 7 days. And let's start with the here and now. We're still holding on to a blizzard warning in the west and northwest. That is the county shaded in orange. Surrounding that, the counties in pink. That is a winter storm warning, and the counties in that light purple color, that's a winter weather advisory. So still seeing a little bit of snow as we go through the day. Through the rest of Wednesday, we'll see the conditions start to improve as we go through the day. But most of the snow will reside up to the north. But now we're all dealing with the winds. This is the one thing that we all had in common out of the storm system. That was those strong southerly winds that turned to the northwest behind this storm system that were pretty strong here. We're seeing sustained winds in the 20s to even 30s, but it's the wind gusts behind this storm system that there's really blowing snow around and wreaking havoc around the state and making it feel like it's pretty darn chilly as well. Look at that. We're seeing anywhere in the north central part of the state, the west central part of the state in the low to mid 40s for gusts. And what's that do for us here? Well, it makes it feel like it's in the single digits, even below zero, with that fresh blanket of snow. So a little better as you go to the east, but still a pretty chilly day out there, pretty frigid as we go through our Wednesday. And here you can see what remaining snow has to fall. I think Shattering might be a tad overdone here. This is an overnight update that goes out the next 72 hours or so. But again, we're not looking at anything for the Tri-Cities or the east. A little bit more snow to add on here throughout the day today on the backside of the storm system. Ice, that's done, thankfully. That's a good thing. And as we look at our highs for today, we're looking generally without the wind chill factors, most of the highs in the 20s with some 30s off in the far eastern part of the state. Overnight tonight, we dip down to the mixture of teens and 20s. Teens off to the west, teens in the central part of the state, and teens back off to the west. So let's take a look here at our highs for Thursday. Much of the same here. We'll see highs generally in the same realm here as we look at highs in the teens and 20s. And that 7-day forecast will start from west to east here. We're looking at highs in the 20s and then dipping down into the teens next week. We will have some limited snow chances as we go through the next 7 days, but overall, I think we'll stay dry here as we move back to the southwestern part of the state. As we look at North Platte and Imperial and McCook, we're still seeing widespread 20s to 30s. Again, mostly sunny skies over the next 7 days and really dry conditions as we push closer to Christmas. And here in the Tri-Cities, we're mostly looking at a mixture of 20s and 30s, but the end of that forecast period really trends down with the cold frontal passage that knocks our temperatures back. And looking at the north central part of the state, after we clear out that storm system today, mostly again 20s giving way to teens by the end of the forecast period. But I think we'll see those temperatures trend back up here with the chilliest part of the state up to the north at the end of the forecast period by the beginning of next week. We're looking at temperatures generally in the single digits for you folks as well, especially Valentine, as well as Ainsworth and O'Neill. And then looking at the northeastern part of the state and the east central part of the state, Fremont, Columbus, and Norfolk, we're looking generally, once again, like the Tri-Cities, 30s, then 20s, then teens. And let's not forget here, Lincoln, Beatrice, and Falls City, we're mostly looking at temperatures in the 30s, then the 20s, then the teens. Sounds kind of repetitive, but that's the 7-day forecast around the state. If you haven't done so, please download my app, Nebraska Weather TV, easy to use, free of charge. Just go to the Google Play Store or Apple Store and just search Nebraska Weather TV. And before we part ways here, let's take a look at the forecast. As we put the Futurecast in motion, there's the snow that's lingering about through the rest of the day. Even into Thursday here, overnight into Thursday morning, excuse me, we'll see some lingering snow throughout the area. Again, in the north and northeastern part of the state. So we're not done yet. Very slow-moving storm, and this is why we've had so much beneficial moisture. And as those storm reports come in here, as we get those snow reports and rain reports, we'll share those throughout the day. Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday.